If I should stay, I would only be in your way, so I'll go. But I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And
Welcome people thems. So this is a cool one actually, because I think I told you guys that I started a new job a few months ago, a couple of months ago literally, and I've already got myself a little work bestie. Well, technically I've got two. Technically I've got two, but like she's probably more of a bestie really. But yeah, her name is Ellese. Hello Ellese. And basically I very reluctantly, she had to drag it at me, told her that I had a channel, but she's massively into musicals and stuff. She's really big into music as well. I don't even know how we got talking about this particular lady, but basically she mentioned that Melody from the Pussycat Dolls did a version of a Whitney Houston song and apparently smashed it. Now I think in one of my last videos, I can't even remember what video it was, but I was talking about, it might have been in one of the flow videos, and how I was saying that, like, in fact it was one of the flow videos, and I was saying that like how, like in some girl groups and stuff, you've got obviously your main lead singers, then you have some people who just, you know, they're just a little bit off, and I put a clip in of Melody out singing Nicole Scherzinger. It was just a bit of a mess. So for me, that is my last memory of her. A bit too extra, nothing to really back it. So I'm like, yeah, not really. Nah. But obviously, Ellese was like, bruv. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me check it out. Let me see. Let me not prejudge. So that's what we gonna do. So this is her. Allegedly singing I Will Always Love You. I mean, it's not just a Whitney song, it's the Whitney song. Ooh. Ellese, if I don't like this, I want brownies next week.
if I should stay, I would only be in your way, so I'll go. But I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And I will always love you. Will always love you. You, my darling, you. Bittersweet memories, that is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye, please don't cry. we both know I'm not what you need. And I will always love you. I will always love you.
That was a nice end note.
I hope life treats you kind, and I hope you have all you dreamed of, and I wish you joy and happiness. But above all this, I wish you love.
Meant a lot to her.
Wow, what a performance. Thank you, Melody.
Yeah, that obviously meant a lot to her. Okay, so it was good. It was good. Particularly, I think her falsetto. I think her falsetto notes, like the ending, I thought was really good. She's quite good at that tremor. You like I think the reason that I'm not gushing over it as much as maybe Ellese did is that, okay, in fact, let me rephrase. So this is 20,000 times better than what I thought she could deliver based on that performance I saw. So that has definitely shut me up to be like, nah, she can sing. She can definitely sing. Like you don't get to stand up on a stage in front of hundreds, maybe thousands of people and sing a Whitney Houston song, yeah, and be able to walk off the stage with your head held high if you didn't do a good job, right? I think when I'm difficulty in giving all the props is I don't know whether her phrasing was to my liking. Like, if I'm honest, like when she was doing the chorus, when she's doing always, like the way she was saying the ways part, like I don't, and again maybe it's just what I'm akin to hear, like and what I'm used to hearing from like Whitney or Morissette or you know other people that sung that song. I just feel and it definitely didn't carry the same power that Whitney had either. But then maybe what I should be doing is I shouldn't be comparing it to Whitney because it's Whitney's song, like. But then, you know, I saw Morissette literally do this a couple of weeks ago, and like I was absolutely comparing her to Whitney, and she absolutely like did a fantastic job of that song. So, you know, I think it's a little unfair of me to just be like, well, she's not Whitney, so I shouldn't really compare. I think where I stand in it is I feel as though she did a good job for her, which I know sounds really patronising, so I don't want it to sound patronising, but I just mean that like in comparison to where I thought she was and what I thought she would be able to deliver, it's leagues and above that. Like leagues and above that. Like she had a lot of poise. She's clearly quite emotional, so she put a lot of emotion in there and stuff. So, but again, it's music. Like I think her musicals in the back. So you know, musical theatre can sometimes be very over the top in terms of the dramatics and stuff. But you know, she's very poised. I mean, I didn't see her move. I mean, her arms moved, but like I felt like she was kind of poised in this position the whole way. Like, but that's not a bad thing. Do you know what I mean? She was giving a performance and she wanted it to be like stellar and poised and you know all that kind of good stuff. I said I think her falsetto notes were really good. I think there was a bit too much of the riffing in my book, like kind of into sentence riffing that made it a little bit more disjointed. But again, it's her version, so if that's the version that she wanted to see, that's cool. I'm saying to my ear, I don't. If I was comparing this to Morissette's version that I heard the other day, I wouldn't say I enjoyed it as much. But what I will say, and I'm glad I have watched it, is that, as I said, she redeemed. Not that she needed to prove anything to me. Who am I to her? Do you know what I mean? But just as a person that listens to music, as someone that's in the music industry, as she clearly is, my opinion is that like it was good, but I wasn't blown away. And that's just from being honest. I wasn't blown away. But yeah, meant a lot to her, did a good job. So yeah, I'd love to know what you guys thought of that. Like, did you know that she could blow like that? Did you know that? I mean, even the idea of her doing a Whitney Houston song baffled me when I first heard that. I was just like, are we talking about the same person? So the fact that she did that, I think, is great, and I rate her for doing that. And like I said, there's not many people that could walk off a stage after attempting to do Whitney Houston, and like being able to walk off with their head held high. And I think she could do that after that performance. You know what I mean? Was it to my personal liking? But I think, you know, you could stand back and say, do you know what, she did a good job. I think that's a fair assessment for me. So yes, let me know what your thoughts were. I'd love to know what your thoughts were. Elise, if you're watching that, please drop. Well, I know what your thoughts were because you obviously told me to watch it. But I'd love to know what your thoughts were about my comments about what I've seen. And if I've also got Patreon as well. So if anybody wants to, you know, jump on my Patreon and add a few pennies to the bank of Room to 703, help us support the channel and continue to get stuff out to you, I would be forever grateful. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.